Hi guys, I just wanted to show you how to make cheaper version of edible cake toppers. If you're a beginner and if you have access to a computer at home, and if you started investing already, what I would suggest you is buy a edible printer. I'm using Canon. This is my printer. I'm using Canon and it's extremely good. I've been having it for 2 years now and actually free, and it's extremely good. What I usually do is if a customer sends me a picture of a cake of they would like, I'm just searching on Pinterest of the images that they are close or similar to the customer wants. I always explain it to them. I can't make it exactly the same. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I'll show you the picture of the cake in a minute. She wanted a cake pixel and she wanted the age, the car and the personalized name on it, and then I'm gonna print it out. I usually buy my icing sheet off Amazon, and they cost like £22 for 20, and it costs me much less to print these out by myself at home. And I'm gonna show you how I temper my chocolate and how I put them on the top of the cake, and kids can eat it as well. Stay tuned guys. I'm back. So what I am going to do next is I'm going to cut my shapes. I'm trying to be as accurate as I can, because obviously most of people like their cakes to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect, so you need to stop putting pressure on yourself, and you always need to tell your customers, I can do similar but I can't make it the exact same thing. Now if you think it's a huge disaster, then obviously the customer won't like it and they're not going to be pleased about it. However, if you're going to be in the business for as long as I have, you'll understand one thing: you can never please people 100%. You can never make everybody happy. There is always going to be someone who's going to complain. There is always going to be someone who, I don't know, just try to drag you down, even though you didn't do anything wrong, even though if you done everything exactly as you're supposed to, it's not your fault. It's never going to be your fault. So I'm pretty lucky with this cake actually, because the customer that sent me this cake, she's a very good customer of mine. She's coming to me for years, since the beginning actually, and the images that she sends me and cakes that she requests from me are pretty straightforward. She knows what I'm capable of, she knows what I can do, and she never asked me to go beyond the moon. Basically, she asked me to do as close as I can, and that's what I'm gonna do. However, this cake is going to be literally 99% the same, because I found every single cake topper on Pinterest, and I'm gonna do my best to make sure. I'm gonna actually post this anyway, the before and the customer that requested and the after, so what I managed to do, and you guys will see that it's actually pretty good. I hope she's going to like it. I mean, in general she's really good. What I would suggest you is try not to take on too much, especially in the beginning. Try not to force too much yourself, and try your best to take cake orders that you actually can do. Don't take something on then you'll be like, oh yeah, that's easy to do. However, it really isn't. I learned that on my own skin, and trust me, it wasn't fun when you couldn't find the items that you needed, you couldn't hit the flavor that you wanted, and sleepless nights will hit. Been doing cake business for 6 years now. It's gonna be 6.5 years, and I'm even nowadays as well. I'm just always doing everything that I can. I'm always, if I can and if I have to, I refuse it. Don't always take it on, but I do like to challenge myself sometimes, because that's how you grow. These cake toppers, edible cake toppers, came into my idea because I don't know how to make fondant molds. I literally don't. I'm really bad at shaping even teddy bears. Really bad at it. So I came up with this because I was making chocolate Dubai, learned how to temper the chocolate. Tempering chocolate is not hard, but it's not easy. So I found a butter called Micrio from Calebo, and that cocoa butter helps you temper your chocolate much quicker. At the moment it's very expensive because everybody's using it for Dubai chocolate, but then there is other ways as well you can do it, but that takes longer and takes harder to practice. So I just gave up on that, and when Micrio is gonna come down in the price, I'm gonna buy some more. At the moment I still have some. So you need to bring your chocolate up to temperature, up to just about 40 to 45 degrees on a white chocolate. Let it cool down for up to 38, and then you add 1 to 1.2 grams of, grams, it's basically 1 to 1.2 percentage of the chocolate that you're using. So you will have to, if you melt 200 grams of chocolate, you're going to use 2 grams of chocolate because it's a percentage. And then if the chocolate went down in temperature up literally down to 34 degrees, that means your chocolate is tempered. If your chocolate doesn't go down to the temperature that you want it, you have to add some more because your chocolate wasn't tempered. As soon as you do that, you can use it for the cake toppers. You will have to do exactly what I do. So I'm going to turn them around. Everything that's going to go on a cake of these, I'll show you later on. I'm going to turn them around, and you're going to, I'm going to put you here. These ones you can buy off Amazon. They are very handy. You're going to place them as a normal cake topper, for example, would come with. You will have to stick them into it. I'm going to move you here. You can buy them off Amazon as well. You come here. Good. It might be a bit too long, but that's okay. There you go. And then we're gonna put our chocolate at the back of it, but try not to put a too thick layer on it, because if you do, then you might not like what's gonna come out, or you're gonna be like me, it came out on the side, you have to clean it, and then you're gonna make even a bigger mess. You do this, and then you move around as much as you can so can even the chocolate. There you go, I already made a mess, but that's okay, we can clean it this time. Okay, perfect. And then we move on to the next, and then we're gonna put this in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes, even half an hour if you want, and then we're gonna place it on our cake and your job is done. However, you need to make sure you tell your customers these cake toppers, they can stay out on a room temperature, but same as a cake, they can't stay out for too long. So everybody can eat it and enjoy it, but they can't stay out for too long because it's tempered chocolate. It might melt or it might, you know, it depends on how hot it is in people's houses or keeping it in a garden. You might not like what's gonna turn out. And as soon as these are done, I'm gonna show you the final result of my cake. Hope you're gonna like it.